Tom Bower has just revealed what Harry and Meghan have been trying to hide for a very long time. According to Bower, Meghan and Harry are facing a serious bankruptcy threat as their brand continues to crumble. Everything seems to be going out of hand, and they are doing all they can to stop it from happening, but it may already be too late.
Meghan and Harry's crisis, completely of their own making, is they have no major projects, no major money earners. And so they're more desperate than ever. And I think that they don't know what to do other than to try and come back to Britain and rebuild themselves as some sort of members of the royal family.
Their businesses are struggling, the money is not flowing the way they expected, and things have become so difficult that Meghan is now pushing Harry to go out and get a job so he can bring more money into the household.
So, word on the streets is that Meghan has told Harry, you got to get your butt out there and bring in some more moolah.
Meghan is deeply worried about their finances, that actually she's got a sense and understanding of money that Harry absolutely doesn't, because he's an aristocrat who's never had to worry about cash, never seen a bill in his life.
Meghan clearly knows how to make money, but she is also her own worst enemy. She is out here selling expensive luxury candles, which is funny because she once publicly called overly fancy candles obnoxious.
There are no $100 candles on my site. That's so obnoxious. I just want things that you can have. And so I want people who really understand that ethos and enjoy sort of the fun and frivolity of it all.
Yes, during an interview back in 2016, before she started dating Harry, she was asked about lifestyle products, and she made it clear that there would never be any $100 candles on her website because she found such products obnoxious. She said it would be unreasonable to charge people that much money for something so simple.
Now, Meghan Markle, she's been accused of being hypocritical, I suppose, or her hypocrisy has been exposed over a very expensive candle. What's happened now?
Now look at where things are today. Financial pressure has hit Meghan and Harry so hard that she seems to have forgotten that interview ever happened. Her as-ever products are being sold at prices that make many people think twice before buying them.
As Ever now has a new must-have item, matches. Yes, look how nice the packaging is there. The matches are presented as part of a curated set involving her $64 candles and various teas. The blue matchbox with the As Ever logo is included in a $110 morning ritual and evening ritual set, including honey tea and a candle. I mean, this sounds like a bargain.
But high prices are not even the biggest issue. The real problem is that some people are questioning the quality of the products themselves. Her chocolates arrive in poor condition, her jam has received poor reviews, and then there is the candle controversy. Imagine paying premium prices for a candle only to discover that it has no wick. What exactly is the purpose of a candle if you cannot even light it? That is the question many people have been asking. Yet despite all the complaints, these candles are still being sold at very high prices. Some people are not even buying them because they need candles. They are buying them just to see for themselves whether the stories are actually true.
So you are not going to believe what happened when I opened the box. When I got back, there's no wick again. No way to light this thing.
I feel like I'm at fat camp and they're like forcing me to eat vegetables or something. I don't know if fat camp is real. Okay. No.
Oh no.
I literally feel my throat closing. Oh my God. Orange marmalade.
Oh no.
Tastes like crap. I actually feel sick. That's really not good.
According to Bower, Meghan's business ventures are failing so badly that you do not need a fortune teller to predict where things are heading. If returning to acting would help her, then perhaps she should consider it, because right now, almost everything Meghan touches seems to struggle. Bower argues that the couple is currently in survival mode. They are simply trying to get through each day as their finances become weaker than before.
I think that their whole operation, which is now poorly financed because they're not earning real money anymore, is survival. They are desperate to make sure they don't go under and finding ways in which they can somehow prove still relevant. And that isn't easy because, frankly, they're not relevant, other than the potential damage they can do to the royal family in Britain.
He believes Harry and Meghan are no longer trying to change the world. They are simply trying to stay relevant and keep the money coming in. At the end of the day, influence does not pay the bills. Cash does. And that is exactly what they are chasing right now.
I mean, everything is for commercial and for personal publicity. I think the Bondi Beach was gross. It was insensitive, but it showed the real Meghan. Anything to earn a dime, anything to promote herself at anyone's expense.
But Harry and Meghan's nightmare continues because many of their business ventures are not going according to plan. Meghan's jam business and lifestyle products have struggled to gain momentum. Even before Netflix canceled the deal, reports surfaced that Meghan's products were being handed out to employees for free. There were even claims that rooms filled with jars of jam were being cleared out by giving the products away for free. Instead of flying off the shelves, the products were reportedly sitting around until employees were encouraged to take them home. That is not exactly the kind of success story Meghan would have hoped for.
Unsold jam overflowing at Netflix headquarters. The New York Post reports Netflix staff are helping themselves to free Meghan Markle products from her As Ever range. Apparently, there are 2 storage rooms packed with As Ever products. Said a source, they're literally just giving it away to employees. One staffer walked out with 10 products for free.
Even her matches have raised questions. The pricing and value of some of the products simply do not seem to match. People are looking at the prices and wondering whether the products are actually worth what they cost. Many customers have not been impressed, and the products continue to be criticized for being overpriced.
Meghan's just done a drop on her As Ever website, and believe it or not, this might just be the dumbest one yet. She just launched her signature scent collection. It includes 4 of her candles. Not new candles, mind you. They're the same ones. Hopefully they have wicks. And fancy embossed matchboxes for $256.
To push her lifestyle brand, Meghan has been posting entertaining tips on social media. Light candles, set the mood, make your home feel warm and inviting, all very charming. But people immediately noticed she just happens to be selling those exact candles on her website. And those candles have had a rough time. Critics pointed out that her $64 candle looked almost identical to an Aldi candle that costs around $9, just in fancier packaging. Then someone reportedly received one and discovered it had no wick inside, so she is selling stupid fancy matchsticks to light a candle with no wick. Brilliant.
Whether she's really happy or miserable, whether she realizes what an awful fate awaits her in the years to come when she hasn't got any appeal at all and people on the whole are bored to death with her and her jam and her silly speeches and ridiculous shots on Instagram, and suddenly becomes an irritating irrelevance.
The lifestyle Harry and Meghan have built for themselves is also putting enormous pressure on their finances. Security, staff, travel, and maintaining their huge Montecito mansion cost money. The bills keep coming, but the income does not seem to be growing at the same pace. Because of this financial pressure, Meghan is looking for ways to make money in any way possible.
And I don't think they're finding any more sources of income. And with the stream of money they're spending on security, on mortgages, on just plain living, I think they can see the end of the road within 5 years at best. And they've got a real financial problem now.
That is where Harry comes in. According to the claims surrounding the couple's finances, Meghan wants Harry to contribute more financially and bring in additional income. In fact, she is said to believe that Harry should go out and get a job. She wants more money flowing into the family bank account, and she sees Harry as someone who should be doing more to help make that happen. But that raises an interesting question. Who exactly hires a prince? And if he does get a job, how would that even work? Would his boss call him Prince Harry or Your Highness? Whatever the answer is, Meghan wants more money, and Harry may eventually have no choice but to start looking for new ways to earn it.
Meghan Markle wants Prince Harry to get a job. And what's interesting about this to me is that she could only go for so long, Brittany, with the, I support you doing the philanthropy and you just go and be a little fake royal and I'll be the breadwinner. But the problem is it hasn't worked. And so, of course, she puts the pressure on Harry.
The problem is that Harry wants to focus on charitable causes while Meghan is focused on business opportunities and financial growth. There seems to be a conflict of interest between the two of them. Unfortunately for them, that financial growth has not arrived.
While Meghan has expanded her business portfolio through entertainment ventures and her lifestyle brand as ever, insiders say Harry has remained focused on charitable work and passion projects rather than major commercial opportunities. Harry still approaches life like a royal, says a source. He wants purpose-driven work, while Meghan is looking at the numbers and asking how everything gets paid for.
Even Harry's previous business ventures have produced disappointing results. His Netflix projects struggled to maintain momentum, and questions have been raised about the success of his role at BetterUp. Outside royal life, Harry has often struggled to establish a clear professional identity. His strongest role was arguably as a working royal. Beyond that environment, adapting to corporate and commercial life has not been easy for him.
In my personal opinion, is that he's a bit dense. He's not the smartest, he's not the sharpest, and he was easily manipulated by her. And that was part of her attraction to him, is that he was, not the brightest bulb in the box. And she can't complain now that she did not marry the brightest bulb in the box. And as it turns out, he's not really good for anything in a lot of ways.
As for Meghan, she appears determined to maintain her luxurious lifestyle at all costs. She believes that having an impressive home is important for status, networking, and maintaining a celebrity image in Hollywood. Even if financial pressures continue to increase, she seems unwilling to give up that lifestyle.
The problem with her is she's got expensive taste, and she wants to have a house that sends a message about who she is and where she is at within the kind of showbiz Hollywood elite.
Okay.
So you have to understand, and you know that you spent time in LA, you got to have a big house.
Yeah.
Harry, on the other hand, may prefer something much quieter. A more private life away from Hollywood could appeal to him, but Meghan reportedly has little interest in that option. If their financial difficulties continue to grow, some believe Harry may eventually turn back to his family for help. If things become difficult enough, he could end up seeking financial assistance from his father.
That Harry could just go to Daddy and say, Papa, I need a couple million quid just to pay the rent this month. You think that's going to happen?
All day long.
At this point, the only thing that may save the couple from going further down this path is for Meghan to strengthen her brand while Harry rebuilds his relationship with his family and regains some support from them. If he can repair those connections, it could help ease some of the pressure they are currently facing. However, none of those things appear to be happening. Meghan's brand is going down, and the royal family doesn't want anything to do with Harry anymore. The future could become even more challenging. For a prince who once stood at the center of royal life, that would be quite a dramatic fall. So, what are your thoughts about Tom Bower's bankruptcy claims regarding Harry and Meghan? Let us know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.